Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is the September birthstone set. So if your birthday is in September, happy birthday to you, and you are Sapphire. I'm a Sapphire. My birthday is the end of the month. So yeah, happy birthday to me and happy birthday to you. Right, I'm just showing you sort of a few things that I'm going in with here. These are the 3mm rhinestones from Charlie's Nail Art. The blue sapphire charm is from Sparkle Supplies UK, and these silver ones are also from Charlie's Nail Art. I do have discount codes for them. They'll always be in my description box below, so go and take advantage of that. So I'm using Spaceman. This is also from Charlie's Nail Art. It's got a lovely fine blue glitter and some stars in there, which I'm going to pull out. I'm also going to go in with some polygel. So I'm going to do a lazy girl method today. It's been a while, so bear with me. I'm not perfect at this. So yeah, this is the colour from Born Pretty. Super gorgeous. It's like it's very nude. It's more on the nude on the nude side. I wouldn't say it was a pink, but I've already prepped my Aliana hand and I've base coated the tips, buffed the tips and then base coated, so I've already done that to save a bit of time. And I've also got some champagne gold as well from Charlie's Nail Art, because that charm from Sparkle Supplies has got some gold in it, so I wanted to bring that gold in with the design as well, so it didn't look too odd. So I'm just going to base coat the inner. So we're going to work from the underneath. I'm going to pop a bit of this into the triangle and a bit of this champagne. This is a 1mm hex mix. And then I was like, oh, I only need a little bit. And I was like, no, I need a bit more. I was like, loads come out, but never mind, it's fine. So I'm just going to grab my old faithful old ombre brush, which I use quite often for popping glitter onto a nail. Just find it super easy to do. And yeah, just move around a bit. So they've got some little blue stars in here, and I'm going to try and pick those up. They've also got some brighter stars, but I didn't want those in this design. I'm going to try and pick out what I can. I've got some circles, silver circles. So yeah, I'm just going to go in and just do a fade, like from the tip back. So I will faff about a little bit with this. I have sped the video up like 1.5 times because it was just like super long otherwise. And I do sort of, yeah, fluff up a bit as along the way. I don't think I kept it in on this video. I did have trouble because every time I was trying to record something, my phone was telling me I was out of storage, so I was trying to delete photos and old videos, and yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare if I'm honest. But yeah, like I say, it's been a while, and it was cold in my room. The polygel was really hard to pull out of the tube, and oh yeah, and because I've just applied the tips with like one of those glue circle things, it was just flopping around a lot because I was having to apply a bit more pressure than I would normally. But hey ho, I got there in the end. As soon as I'm happy with that, I'll turn it upside down just to double check that I'm happy with the placement of that, and then we can pop that in the lamp. I will do exactly the same on the pinky finger as well, but I'll do that off camera, and like so, there it is. Alright, I'm going to go in with the polygel now. It's been such a long time. I think I put way too much on to start with. The ratio, I need to get better with the ratio. Yeah, that was like way too much. Oh, and then I decided to pop it on with my finger, and then it all came. I was like, oh my god, what am I doing? You know, it's just that moment when you forget it's sticky. It was that moment. Anyway, I'm using this. This is from a card. This was actually their glue, with their glue, their rhinestone glue. But I thought I couldn't find my, need the other one. I couldn't find the other one, so yeah. So I'm just going to pat it in. Make sure you make it nice and thin up at that cuticle area and thin around those side walls. Just make sure you get those side walls in. And then all you need to do is just drag the rest of it down. Like I say, I did use too much on this one. And then when I did the pinky, I was struggling with that. It was flopping all around the place, so I couldn't actually pat it down enough and apply any pressure. So it was a bit of a nightmare. So I do faff a little bit. Like I say, it's been a while since I've done this and my ratio was way off. But there we are. Just checking that I've got the side walls and I've not missed anything. And I'm just dampening my brush with some IPA. Just make sure you don't oversaturate your brush, because that just does no good for the polygel. So when I'm happy with that, I think I'll zoom out in a minute. There we are. I'll pop that on. I just do move it slightly away from the cuticle and then push it up. Just making sure I've got nothing sort of hanging around the sides, and I will check the bottom. See, it did sort of move quite a bit, so I'm just going to grab my brush again and just smooth that out as much as I can, and then just double check that it's straight again before popping that in the lamp. Do exactly the same on the pinky as well. I do that off camera. So this one's just going to be a full polygel, and then we'll do some artwork on the top of that. And again, my ratio was so off. I thought I need more on this one because it's going to be a full one. And again, I think just totally used too much. And I do end up taking this off as well, I think, off the stand. So I'm just using like a pattern pull method to get that all the way down to the tip of the nail, and just then use my brush to smooth it out. Make sure I've got the side walls covered again, and make sure that that free edge is not too thick. I'm just taking a bit of excess off there. Like I said, it was too much. You don't want a really thick free edge. Sorry if I'm going out of shot. Just smoothing it. So I'm dragging some off now because it's definitely just way too much. I probably should have dragged a bit more off it actually. I'll do a bit more. Make sure you leave that polygel, the most of that polygel in the back third for your apex. Let's bring out the hand again. Just putting that in, checking the underside, make sure I've got nothing seeping out of those side walls. And then we'll pop that in the lamp for a full cure. So there we go, if by magic. And this is where I had problems. I thought I was recording and I wasn't. So all the filing was done off camera. But I'm just going to go back over on the very tip and the side walls of these. And my middle finger I was really annoyed with because it did go on a bit wonky. But I just had to roll with it at that point. So what I did was side wall, free edge, and then buffed over the whole of the nail. So I'm just going to get a bit of IPA now and give them a good scrub. Scrub out that underside as well. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in with a French on the ring finger. And I'm going to go and do the stamper method. I'm going to have a go at the stamping method and see if that makes any difference to the way I do things. So here we go. This is a nice royal blue. And then I thought, oh, that's not so bad. And then I can just like, you know, go up the sides a little bit more. So yeah, that's what I did. It wasn't too bad, to be fair. It's quite good just to get that first part of the French done. So I'm just going back in now with the brush and just go up those side walls, make that more elongated, and yeah, just tidy it up a little bit. But yeah, I'll probably do that method again actually. Because I didn't want, like, I want it quite low down on the nail, so we can just apply some bling, and yeah, just wanted it lower down, more on that tip. It's, yeah, turned out quite cute actually, liked it. And when I start faffing with it, I'm terrible. I just think, oh. And then something goes wrong, and then you've got to like redo it, and you're like, oh, like here. Just clean up that side a little bit. It was just a little bit too thick. Okay, so that's had a cure. I'm just going to do a second coat. And then a top coat actually. I'm going to top coat. I don't normally top coat before applying bling. I don't know why I did, but I did. So I was going to use my Urban Graffiti top coat, and I thought, no. I got a couple of bottles from Shein. It was only a couple of pound each. And I thought, while I'm doing nails like this, rather than use what I would use on my clients and waste it, this is just perfect, ideal. So I did get a couple of bottles, and actually it is really shiny and it's nice consistency. So if you're looking for a top coat that you don't want to use on your clients and just use it for things like this, then get on Shein and grab it, because yeah, well worth it. I thought I could see a hair in that, but actually when I looked a lot closer, I think it was a bubble from the polygel, which annoyed me. But yeah, never mind. Roll with it. Gotta roll with it. That was super sparkly. That glitter was lovely. Okay, here they are. Let's just take a moment. Look at that shine on that top coat. It is really, really nice. Right, I'm going to go in with the bling. I'm going to use this glue. I wasn't sure where I wanted to place that charm, so I did sort of thought, yeah, it's going to go there, and then I did slide it right down. I mean, it's sliding around anyway because I bloody top coated like a plonker. I was like, shall I have it up there? And I was like, actually no. Further up, and I was like, no. I was like, actually, yeah, I like it there. So I'm holding that just with my thumb so it doesn't slide off the tip like it is there. I'm just going to get my handheld LED light, get that where I want it, and give that a flash cure. Hold that in place. There we go. Obviously, because it was sliding around quite a lot, I thought, you know what, I'm going to have to just do a bit at a time. So guys, I'll just let you watch this and then I'll pop back in a moment. And there we are, we have like a necklace type crystal placement. So with the ring finger, I'm just going to go do a cuff around the cuticle and just a little bit of a cuff around that bottom end of the French. And that is that. So I don't know what I'm pointing at there. Oh, I was telling you how wonky it is. It is wonky. It was really annoying me. Super cute. Super cute set. I love them. So we are coming up to the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this set. I thought they turned out quite nice in the end. Definitely need to do more lazy girl methods and get used to that ratio of polygel. But yeah. Anyway, guys, if you've had your birthday already, I hope you had a good one. And if you haven't had your birthday yet, I hope you do have a great birthday. If you are not subscribed, please do consider subscribing, because it is free to join. You don't have to pay anything. Just join in. It's come and say hi. If you've got a channel yourself, I will certainly subscribe back to you. And guys, thank you so much. I'll do a shot at the end, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.